Panoramic Podcast 2020. We are live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, it's Monday night. I'm your co-host Airstyle. Another episode of another New Year episode for Panoramic Podcast. Wait, is this our first episode of the New Year?
It's the first episode of the year, man.
Yes, it is. The first episode. New decade, guys.
Yeah.
And still the same crew, believe it or not. Can you believe it? Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Right?
Joined by, of course, Nicholas, and Kratos himself. Uncle Kratos, take it easy. Go ahead.
What's up? What's up, everyone? This is the one and only Uncle Shazam here. We are back. We are live. It is literally the first episode of 2020. So, being said that, hopefully everyone had a great and happy New Year. So, prosperous to all. Anyways, welcome to the podcast. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And please do turn on the notification button so you can get more notifications from Panoramic Gaming. And also, please do show the same love to our Panoramic TV channel as well. All the links will be in the description below. All right, with that being said, let's go ahead and kick it off with some curious questions with Nick.
Okay, so I just saw this question on the prompt that we have today, and while I'm not spoiling too much, I do have to wonder, in the event of a nuclear holocaust aftermath, what would you do?
What can I do, first of all?
Okay.
Can you define your aftermath here?
Okay, so you're in a fallout environment, pretty much.
Okay.
Except instead of 200 years after the war, it just happened. Like the dust is clear, but the air potentially could kill you because it's carrying nuclear radiation after the bombs fell. But if you were given the equipment to survive, at least for a limited amount of time, what would you do?
Find a shelter somewhere. Is there any electricity going on?
That depends on where the bombs hit, like what is affected.
Can I be that one jackass who, like during one of the people during a tsunami, like who's at the beach and that kind of shit. But in this case, like I'll be out here and when the explosion happens, what? No explosion not gonna happen to me. Psych. Dead.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Like photobomb the news reporter.
Right? What? Where's the
okay, guys, we're here
reporter.
We're here in downtown Moipahu. We got some bombs going off, and then you got Phil in the background. Hey guys, whoa! And there's our first casualty, dumbass.
Can I take that role?
For the fans, you should do it.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Actually, Nick, I'd like to hear your take on this.
Well, first thing I would do is, go raid a grocery store for food and water. And then go raid a gun shop if there is any nearby.
So pretty much the good old zombie 101.
Yeah, except zombies. Zombies aren't the only potential threat in a nuclear holocaust. Although they could be, they could be like an enemy in this case. They're not the only ones. There's also, mutated non-human creatures like, how do I say, like a cockroach the size of a house dog. That could be a potential threat. Or a spider that's the size of a cat. Yeah, I would be running away from that unless I had a gun with me.
Or a scorpion the size of my dad.
Damn.
Rat scorpion.
Yeah. But let's just hope and pray to God they do not burrow underneath and attack from under.
First of all, I'm gonna stock up on some Molotovs. Just buy some, local vodka, some cheap vodka out of your local pantry,
Sure.
and make a DIY flamethrower or something.
Yeah, that'll work.
You know,
How did you guys make your flamethrower?
how to make a flamethrower?
I mean, technically, I already have one, but it doesn't really go that far. It's more like the cooking kind of flamethrower, not the meant for war kind of flamethrower.
Oh,
I would totally raid a Home Depot and like get the propane fire gun and then strap a propane tank to my back, and then there you go.
well, this is perfect for Nick because he works there.
Right?
Well-
you know what I'd do if I raided a Home Depot? I would raid all the freaking wood so I can start building shit.
Okay.
Oh man, we're getting forest vibes now.
Straight
Let's
developer
build a
code.
cabin.
Straight
Actually,
developer
cabin
code.
would be a bad idea
Yeah.
because it's wood. First of all.
That's straight developer code. Oh man.
Oh shit.
Damn. Wow. This is a good question. Ooh.
Steal a chainsaw, start chopping down trees.
Right? Or what else can I rate? Could I rate it at a Home Depot? I could rate all the tools in there. Every tool needed. Possibly.
Some hammers, nails. Nail gun? Nail gun would be effective.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Oh shit. Have like a shit ton of shovels so I could start start working on a bunker. Underground bunker.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty wizard.
Like the one in Parasite?
Oh yeah, there you go. Dude, that's actually a pretty clever bunker. Now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like whoever thought of that whoever thought of that design when building a house must have been a clear genius.
Pretty much make your own bat cave.
Basically. So,
That'd be awesome.
that would be awesome. Cool. Oh yeah. Well, I have two things to do after a nuclear holocaust. Either A, be the jackass, running on the street waiting for the where the bomb at, or actually go to work and start building shit.
I'm down.
There you go. So, alrighty. With that, all right, guys. Let's go away from our nuclear explosion. But we're gonna go step back in time real quick because if you guys didn't realize, it is 2020. But I'm gonna take you back 100 years, where the start where the start of the Roaring 20s was. Now, if you guys remember a little or not a lot, because I don't remember, or if you learned some stuff. The Roaring 20s was literally a year of innovation for everything from books, movies, books, movies, sports, gangsters, mobsters. Charleston was the Charleston was a much more better dance in the Gangnam Style. So my
Can you give us an example of that?
I wish I know how to do it. Dude, that'd be pretty hilarious. No, but anyways, if you were in the 1920s, where would you be and what would you be? So I guess yeah.
What would it be?
What would you be? So would you be a gangster? Would you be a politician? Would you rather be a hardworking American trying to make getting everything easy back then? Well, so that's my question to you. If you're in the 1920s, where would you be, and what would you be?
I'd probably be a warehouse worker, undercover mafia, working for the mafia. Because gang life was, pretty powerful back then.
Oh yeah.
Even the police listened to the mafia. That's how strong they were.
Mm-hmm.
They pretty much ran everything.
And because the suits and ties were very widespread at the time, you wouldn't even tell who was in a gang.
Yeah, it's crazy. So you just have to respect everyone in this.
Oh yeah. That
Actually, I think that was like when it was just about to emerge. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure. And silent movies,
yeah.
which would later on go to silver screen, aka the Hollywood cinema,
Hmm.
the golden age, I guess. But yeah, definitely.
all right, Nick. I guess what would you be doing in the 1920s?
That's a good question, honestly.
If you want to add a where if you want to add a where, then by all means go ahead.
I'm not particularly well versed in the 1920s, but I could
And
something like that.
here I was thinking I thought you'd be like a pretty badass jazz musician.
Okay, yeah, that too. I could probably do that on like I smelt iron during the day, but I'm playing music at night, that kind of thing.
Hmm.
That or the greatest literature fiction author of all time.
Maybe.
Damn.
Because there were some great books like The Great Gatsby.
Oh yeah, there you go. Shit.
Some other books that were based off that Bioshock was based off of.
Ooh.
The game Bioshock.
Now that I think about it, that does actually make a lot of sense.
Arthur Ayn Rand or something. What's his name? Andrew?
Ayn Rand.
Ayn Rand. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually a girl.
Oh,
every
man.
time I ask Dieter to get something for me, and I say in the phrase "Would you kindly," he gets very angry at me when I say that.
Angry.
Because he knows where that's from, and
Well,
that's okay. If you play the Bioshock games, that's the phrase of being
Right.
treated as
Andrew
a slave.
Rand.
Yeah, and Dieter gets kind of angry whenever I
Oh,
say
okay.
that phrase, asking him for something from him, because I'm basically treating him like a slave. Whenever I say that.
I see. I get that reference. But Phil, I thought you'd be like a sea worker, in a lighthouse somewhere. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I
I
don't know. Going mad.
I sir.
Losing your hair somewhere.
Right? Oh,
I can see you as an old sea captain.
I could probably see that myself too, no doubt.
Or here's what I would be doing in the 1920s. If I'm really feeling adventurous, I could probably be looking for Skull Island.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that thing even real? No, right?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Although
But
King
hey-
Kong did blow up in the 20s too.
Yeah.
The Legend of King Kong.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say if that was real. Oh, okay. Okay.
I definitely try, even though I know it's fake. It'd be a fun voyage.
Yeah.
Damn.
Who would your character be, though? That's the question.
Jack Black.
Jack Black. I could definitely see you as a Jack Black kind of guy. For Phil, I think he could be like Hayes. You know the right.
Oh, that guy.
The right hand man of the captain. I could
Yeah.
definitely see you as Hayes.
Yeah.
That was a great movie.
Yeah. For me, I could probably be
Skull
Jack
Island.
because I at least have some familiarity with weapons.
Mm.
Wait, is that the guy that gets the girl?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that'd be the main reason for you to be that character.
Well, that's the second reason, but my main reason is because Jack as a character, he actually he has like decent familiarity with how weapons are supposed to work. Kind of like my own particular knowledge of weapons.
It would just suck being stuck in the underground with all those cockroaches.
Oh god, not that
The
pit.
bug scene.
Not that pit. Not that pit. No,
The
no,
pit.
no.
Oh man,
Not that pit, please.
that was gruesome. I didn't expect that as a 12-year-old watching King Kong. I was like, holy shit, this is getting pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Real nasty.
Well,
Okay.
actually, to me, the most disturbing enemy in that pit had to be the those lamprey thingies.
Lamprey? The
You
one where they
know,
suck you in like worms?
yeah, that.
The
Whatever.
one that tries
that's
sucking
called.
haze up?
Well, yeah, it's like these slugs that come out of the water, and when they're insides, I guess, emerge. It's like I'm like, what the fuck is that? Is that even a real creature in our world? I hope not.
That would be actually pretty cool.
That's like a human centipede.
No.
Literally.
Okay. On to the next one, please.
Okay. All right. I'll answer this. I'll answer this question. So, Gary, you're probably right. I could be like a very mentally retarded sea captain. 20's.
You know, that's not a bad idea.
Cause I would actually love to learn the original like the original technique of like using a single blade, shaving.
Just don't make it dull.
Yeah, right.
Oh god, not that thing.
What the fuck?
That's you, Phil. That's you. That's Hayes.
Actually, no, that's not Hayes. That's
Oh,
that's the chef. The chef. Hayes
the
actually
chef?
dies.
That'd be
from
the chef.
Oh,
right.
Wait. If you were to die from that thing, then you wouldn't be Jack Black, because Jack Black never dies in the movie.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. The one comedy relief doesn't die.
Yeah. So I read. So actually, so sorry. 3 things I could probably see myself in, and I'd be living in. And honestly, I would not mind like living in New York City at this time. Which I'm pretty sure everyone else would love to live in New York City at this time.
Hell yeah.
So I said kind of a sort of sea captain, barber, or man, I could have started filming.
So you would have been on that voyage.
Yeah, basically.
Taking some video.
So yeah, I could definitely see I could definitely see that happening. I don't see so. But yeah, so that answers my question. But anyways, wow, that'd be kind of a great time to go to just time hop back into 1920. Anyways, going into Eric's question, because we're going to war. What's happening?
Just going off the stupid trend of World War III, because Trump made some terrible mistakes. What else is new? But yeah, if World War III was about to happen, or we're officially, launched, so to speak, would you guys help out? If asked.
That depends. If the enemy is coming here, then yes, I will defend my country. But if we're going all the way there, I'd be like, really? What's the point? We're basically walking into their own trap. Why don't you let them come to us?
Well, the thing is, we're in Hawaii, so we're gonna have to leave the island regardless where it is. I don't think they're gonna go to Hawaii for a war. We're pretty much sitting ducks here. Huh?
Wait. Hold on. I got an interesting email. Just keep going.
Okay.
I already answered my question anyway.
All right. Eric, to answer your question, World War III starts today. Pause.
I'll be right back.
Go closer to the mic. I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Okay. If World War III happens, I mean, at this point, I probably won't have any. Choice. So
yeah, pretty much any able-bodied male above 21 might have to go.
Yeah, which so. So, in that sense, yes, I probably will have to help, and no doubt defend our country and shit. But I'm just kind of hoping I just don't. I'm kind of just crossing my finger. But even if I try crossing my fingers, I don't get picked. I'm gonna get picked either way. So there's honestly no running away from that.
Pretty much, you can't be, a refugee or a fugitive leaving the country. They're gonna find you.
Yeah, so I mean, they'll use the most clever tactic ways to do it. So
just go with the flow.
Just do it. Just do it, and if you come back, the main thing is you you learn how to survive.
Yeah, and if you do survive, the best thing is you maintain military benefits.
So yeah.
So yeah.
So as long as I just learn and survive and just pay attention to shit, then I should be okay. I should be okay.
And not run people over with UAVs.
Right. And yeah, not run over and not like throw grenades and shit or let's see.
Smoke grenades. Or...
Smoke grenades. Oh no! Don't even start with the frag grenades, dude. Let's see.
Wait, which game are we referring to now?
PUBG, right?
Oh yeah. The freaking frag grenades.
Let's see. Oh, don't accidentally shoot someone.
The crossbow.
With a don't pick up a crossbow. Cause
World War III.
Because no one knows why that became the worst weapon in PUBG.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Okay.
The world
Alright.
may never know.
The world may never know. Okay. Oh. I guess I guess flipping the question back on you. You would do it. You would do it too.
Yeah, pretty much your answer, because there is no way to escape anyway. So if I'm able-bodied, I'll try it out. I'll defend my country. And I will get benefits. So I've always said I've always wanted to go join the military. Yeah, if the circumstances aligned. So why not?
There you go. Okay. All right. With that being said, we're jumping right into video games and streaming. Okay, and also a little bit of geeking. Oh.
Here we go.
All right, I'm just gonna be very quick. So the first.
Yeah, I'll call her later. I just sent her the thing. That's why.
So first Street Fighter 5 tournament is happening this Thursday at Oyama Bar and Grill.
Nice.
So it is basically fight week. So I'm gonna be getting back. So I've been trying to get back on the grind since last night. So
Good shit.
So
which character are you picking up?
Right now, I might. I'm still using Akuma, but I'm gonna try out using No, I already tried using Alex before. I might try go with Gaio on this one. I'm gonna try Gaio because Gaio is a very good counter pick against against a Ryuken, Akuma, even Kage counter pick.
Who is the top tiers right now?
If I remember correctly, I think it was Infiltration, Punk, Fudo. I know Daigo used him once. So, it's either I pick up Gaio or I try to learn Poison, and because the only person I know who can play Poison really good right now is Justin Wong, and when I played against his Poison, brah,
Damn.
I got my ass handed to.
You got sat down.
I got sat down. So it's just, I think it's pretty much coming down to one of those two. It's either I pick up Gaio or I try to learn Poison. Because Poison has this really effective long whip projectile.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
Kind of like a Richter
yeah.
character.
So that's the that's why I'm just gonna try it out, see how fair I can do.
I mean, even if you do lose your stage fight or whatever, at least you're there for the fun of it and just kind of getting involved again.
Yeah.
Which is the main part.
So yeah, here we go for first SF5 tournament of 2020.
Good luck, man.
Thanks. So All right.
in Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah.
Not just for the nostalgia, but for the appreciation I have that Obsidian has done for the Fallout franchise. You know,
Right.
basically, I'm saying fuck you to Bethesda for fucking up the Fallout franchise in less than 1 year. So after putting in hours in one character, in Fallout New Vegas, I have actually given Matt Santos, aka the Road Ranger, a whole new look. I'm going to reveal him on Discord right now,
Nice.
and here he is.
Oh, is it in the chat?
Should be.
Whoa. That's cool.
Yep.
Nice.
How do you get the... Wow, he looks just like Hunk.
Well, that wasn't the intention.
I'm getting Hunk vibes.
Yeah, you could say that he does look like Hunk from Resident Evil 4 and other Resident Evil games, but that's not what I had intended. However, because, you know, he does look like an iconic character in some way, I am going to take that as a compliment. One of the best things about, you know, this character is he's a jack of all trades. He uses weapons that are very low AP costs. Like, I could use VATS extensively with him, even though I'm not actually investing in perks that increases his action points.
Right.
And some of the perks that I've given him were Grunt, which actually boosts the damage for his all-American M4 carbine rifle. The Maria, which is a unique 9mm Browning pistol, grenades, and all those other soldier weapons. But the cream of the crop, I just said the cream of the crop about his important perk. But apart from that, as you notice, he uses light armor, which, if you invest in the right perks, it's actually a very he's pretty much a solid build for a first-time player, which I'm using perks such as Tunnel Runner, Travel Light, and Light Touch, which combined all three together to form one triune synergy. Basically, he moves fast, delivers huge critical hits, and he pretty much has like a balanced offense defense capabilities.
Interesting. Is it the Maria? One of the side effects of it is like if you get a headshot, it's like 100% more damage.
Something like that. Although because it's hardly noticeable, I just consider it as a regular weapon, just with higher damage capabilities. Which is really the whole point of this character. In fact, the one thing I love about both the All-American and the Maria is they're both low AP cost weapons.
Right. That's
amazing. Which is kind of what I was going with this build. I do have a couple of other builds in Fallout New Vegas, but I'll get into detail about those next week.
Okay. Definitely will keep us updated.
Yeah.
Nice. Anyway, fun little Fallout 4.
I can see that, because then Fallout 4 you said. Okay, that doesn't surprise me, because if you said it was Fallout New Vegas, I'd be like,
yeah, New Vegas is pretty big, but compared to 4, that's why 4 is so linear and not as open world as the old games.
Yeah,
it's a tiny map.
Yeah, I actually realize that now. Which is why I'm like, you know what? Screw you, Fallout 4, because Bethesda, you really fucked up big time. I'm keeping Fallout 3 in New Vegas. Those were actually really good Fallout games.
For sure. They should remaster those games.
They definitely deserve a remaster. Definitely.
Okay.
Alright. Where we at, Phil?
All right. Oh, and I guess right on to you.
Oh, video game streaming?
Yeah.
Not much of mine. Just kind of just playing the old forest rounds and some COD here and there.
Hmm.
Nothing much. I might start going back to God of War or Witcher
Nice.
sometime soon.
Yeah.
So
Check.
we'll see.
Okay. All right. With that being said,
I actually want to save most of our video game talk for the big segment coming up.
oh yeah.
Yep.
I
Hopefully you guys got your list ready.
I think we should.
Yeah.
I think we should.
Definitely.
At least mentally, you know.
I think we're to personal achievements of this week and the last. Okay. Oh, that,
Sorry. That my wife is calling me. You guys go ahead
Do your thing, man.
first. Oh.
Okay. Personal achievement for this week. This. So as of this morning, anytime I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, get up, shake it off, and do 20 push-ups.
Nice.
Both wide grip and close grip.
So 40?
Yep.
So 20 wide grip, 20 regular?
Yep. So
Damn.
that
How
and
long have you been doing this?
oh no, I'm making it as
Oh,
effective today.
nice.
So
Damn, I should start doing that again.
so
It's a
effective.
good core workout.
Yeah. So effective today. Effective today as of this morning. 20 close grip, 20 wide grip. Ups every
Damn.
so that I think and actually find that energy just to do it.
I think the best way.
That is now the thing. Also, man, but also I guess another personal achievement. I don't know. I've just been honestly I've been kind of just enjoying the praise that I've been getting at jiu-jitsu lately. It's been kind of
Nice.
it's been like super like uplifting.
Good for you, man.
So yeah, just to hear it from like different people and stuff, and like the higher belts, like that's actually pretty.
Yeah.
That is pretty uplifting.
Regarding what though?
Like regarding like, okay, so I'm gonna try to quote what Chris Template was telling me. Our coach Chris was telling me. He was telling me, dude, you know when you started, you know you still had your head up your ass and you couldn't tell from your knee to your ass, and you still had your head up your ass. I'm like, and I said, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's true, and I agree with it.
Good shit.
But you also commended like, I like I like your attitude to the point where I like your attitude to the point where it's like you don't let your ego you don't have any sort of ego saying, oh yeah, like you don't boast in your ego, you just keep on going. And then
Nice.
and in my head, like, oh, okay, I know it's a little bit too much praise there. I didn't want to take too much. Like, I don't want to take
Don't
too
get ahead of
much.
yourself here.
Yeah, I don't want to take too much credit for.
Stay humble.
Yeah. So, but honestly, I thank, you know what, I thanked him for that. You know, I thanked him for that. Thank you.
By the way, breaking news. Phil, can you check the stream? Because apparently it's been on Nick's screen for
Oh, I got back on.
There we go. Okay.
I don't know. I've been going on with this new this new graphic, this new framing graphic there.
Let me check it out real quick. Oh. Nice. Where'd you get that?
You can thank our friends at WD Flat, and I just kind of tweaked it a little bit. So
Yeah, it looks cool, dude. Like a neon kind of look.
and if you look closer, you can see, if you look closer to your name,
Yeah. I see your social media
I-
outlets. Nice.
so help you guys get a
Yeah, dude.
help you guys get
Is
some.
that you do Insta?
Yeah. Okay. So.
Stuff.
So I guess I never really talked about it as much on this podcast. So I'm gonna just go ahead and talk about it real quick. So, for everyone who had followed my old Instagram page, Uncle Shazam, for going back from the beginning of New Year's Day, I actually deleted my old Instagram account and restarted a new one. And the reason why I actually did delete it and start a new one is one, I really want to start fresh. I really want to start new. So that's why yeah. So that's why I got rid of the old. But still, Uncle Shazam. It's just I changed up the social media tag to now Mr. _ Uncle.
Damn. Upgrading, huh? From Big Boy Phil to Uncle.
To now Mr. That's the main reason everyone should know why I deleted my old Insta. So
I like the profile pic, by the way.
thank you.
Very classy.
So I actually want to get back into doing more more photography shit later.
We should, dude. Like outfit photo shoots, whatever.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we should.
So yeah, that's definitely
I gotta fix my camera though.
I actually want to get a new camera now that I think about it.
Yeah, dude.
So
That's like a mini goal of the year. Kind of get back, low-key get back in the camera game.
So yeah, that's definitely that. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely a goal in mind to get. And this time keep this camera only for like not purposes where it doesn't involve water or rocks.
Yes. Please.
So,
or losing SD cards.
So so there you go. So there you go. So all right, with that being said, any other personal achievements from the True Ace or Nick?
Whatnot.
Right?
So yeah, let's start off the new year fresh also.
Yeah, you could say I'm planning to do the same thing, but there is one thing I did start doing, and this is something that I kind of do, like, you know, not in the, like, behind closed doors, basically. So, my pastor actually gave me this book for me to read, and what it is, it's like, it's a daily devotional throughout the entire year. So
nice.
each page is something to read on regarding the Passion of Jesus. Each page is marked day 1, day 2, day 3, and so far as I can tell, anyway, I've been fairly consistent with it lately. Sometimes I miss a day, which will lead me to read more than once, just to catch up on the day pages.
Nice.
But apart from this, I haven't been doing anything else other than like playing Fallout New Vegas and all that. Because right now I'm like so in love with the game. I'm pretty much married to it in some way now.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Just don't tell Mia.
Nice. Okay.
But yeah, no, that's good that you're starting devotions too, because that's actually a mini goal that I've been starting to.
Yeah.
Me and Emery actually started doing daily devos.
Nice.
Well, we just started, so we'll see how far it takes.
I mean, hey, a start is a start, whether it's a bad start or a good start.
Yeah, and it's all about quality, not quantity.
Yeah, what matters is you finish it through.
Mm-hmm. And just putting the effort in. That's that's all you can ask for, really.
Yeah.
Hey, I kind of got an idea. If just for the hell of it, I kind of picture this out. Have you ever seen the kind of push-ups where if you're standing if you guys are across your partner and when you guys push up and then you guys
Yeah, I know that one.
Oh shit.
I know that one. I think it's also regarded as a game too.
Yeah, it is. I'm kind of picturing this at the moment.
That sounds very challenging.
Like,
that looks very challenging.
No, so basically you're just like.
Yeah, you're just doing push-ups.
You're just going like this.
Each time you guys get up, you do you guys actually high five on each hand.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like both hands. I was gonna say.
No, hell no.
Okay, now that you explained that part.
No, so you hit the motion, or I was like, okay.
Yep. Yeah. So you gotta one hand at a time. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of just Okay. I had a whole different picture in mind. So.
No. If anything, okay. To me, the two hardest or I would say three. The three hardest push-ups I've ever done are diamond,
one hand,
finger.
Oh.
Yeah, or one finger, whichever.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, the Bruce Lee push-ups. That's what I call it. And clapping. The clap push-ups.
Really?
After a while, you kind of get the rhythm of it, and it's not.
Yeah, I know.
So bad.
I know. But the heavier you are, the harder it is. However,
it is actually a lot harder.
Yeah. Regarding speaking of which, I actually just remembered this in during my high school wrestling days. When I was at a tournament, like the tournament didn't start. We were all just sitting for weigh-ins on the mat, and there was this guy. I think he was the captain for Radford High School's wrestling team at the time, varsity captain. And keep in mind, this dude looked like he could punch a wall and it'll break down. He was that big.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. And he actually, did this push-up where he actually claps not once but twice. But it's not what you think. It's not like up and that. No,
holy shit.
That's not what I was getting at.
Does he defy gravity?
He actually did something way more crazier than that.
What?
This is what he did. He pushes up, claps in front, claps back, and then down. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
What? You're just showing up at that point.
Yeah, he is. I'm like, what the hell?
Like, that's not even efficient anymore. You're just showing up. Jesus.
Damn.
Did he have like huge arms or something?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say huge, but you could definitely see his physique from a mile away. Like, you can tell he could crush someone if he really wanted to.
Rusev crush.
I'm getting Yusef or Juggernaut vibes here.
No. He's not like bulky kind of tick. He's like, tick.
Damn.
Like ripped.
Yeah, like ripped tick. Like full of definition kind of tick.
Jesus.
It's a Bruce Lee or something.
No, Bruce Lee is like, there's very little fat content in him.
Oh, okay.
This one I'm talking about, he looks like he's been in Olympic bodybuilding.
So Bruce Lee on steroids.
You could say that, I guess.
That's a pretty scary sight then.
Except instead of a Chinese guy, he was a big white dude.
Wow.
So yeah, I had every reason to respect him. Quote unquote.
Scary howler right there. Shit.
All right. Oh, by the way, Air. So I'm actually making use of this notebook that came with the mug.
Oh.
What?
How are you making use of it?
I'm actually gonna start using it as a workout note. That way it's something I can. I mean, yeah, I could just go on my phone and do it that way, but
no, something about physically writing something. Yeah, it's definitely more genuine instead of just the lazy pull up your phone, blah 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 blah. Because you get distracted easily,
Yeah. So I'm actually gonna make use of this. Make actual use of this.
And besides, we can still write. Like we just haven't got to use it.
Yeah.
Our writing techniques.
So I'm actually gonna put that to use.
Nick, do you still have your journal that you have? Remember your workouts that you used to write on your little journal?
I totally lost it.
Shit.
Yeah.
That could be a low-key goal of the year.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, physically getting back into workouts, not just working out, but you know, planning it out.
Sure. Yeah, that's something that I used to do a lot.
Yeah, and I actually respected you a lot for that, because you motivated me to start working out again.
Yeah,
Good shit.
which is something I should do again.
Yeah, man. Take your own advice.
Okay. All right. With that being said, we're out of personal achievements. Did we watch?
Right.
Did you guys watch anything as far as like movies, TV shows, online videos this week?
Yeah, speaking of that, since we didn't watch Star Wars last week, do you guys want to watch 1917 coming out this Friday?
Wait, 19
on Saturday.
I don't think I've heard that. I don't think I've heard that movie.
It's a war movie.
World War One, yeah. And
Okay, maybe.
all the praise and read.
Okay, in that case, I probably might come and watch. Plus, I'm off on Saturday, so why not?
Yeah, here, I'll send you the link for the trailer.
Okay.
Just to kind of give you a heads up. What it's about. Did you guys watch the Golden Globes?
Dude, I heard the news today, man. I heard it. Freaking Joaquin
What's up?
Phoenix, won for Best Actor.
Yep, good on him. Well deserved.
Brag. I was fucking stoked for him, man.
Did he ask for another joke from Murphy?
Right? No, I saw it via IGN. IGN's IG feed. I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix won Best Actor of 2019. I'm like, oh, okay.
Good shit. Who are the other nominees? You know?
No idea. Google. Who are the other
Siri.
Right?
I did enjoy watching the monologue from Ricky Gervais. He's hilarious, as always.
Oh man,
He roasted everybody that night.
dude, he's a
Even Jeffrey Epstein.
he's
savage.
He's a class act.
Yep.
Okay, so looks like we got Jonathan Pryce for the movie The Two Popes. Oh,
Two Popes.
I heard that one was good. Adam Driver, not from Star Wars, but another called Marriage Story.
Another.
Oh, there you go. There's Joaquin Phoenix for Joker. Nice. Antonio Banderas for Pain and Glory.
Wow. Good for Banderas though. Still acting at his age.
Man, that's crazy. And Christian Bale, Ford versus Ferrari. I'd still never watched that movie actually.
That was good.
Was it?
Is there Matt Damon there or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to watch that.
Huh. Who would have thunk it? Okay.
So apparently the two popes, Anthony Hopkins was the other pope. Which is crazy because he's 82 years old.
Actually, my mom is starting to watch.
Oh really?
Starting to watch it.
What is that? Is it a TV series or a...
It's a TV series. So it's pretty much. So from what it looks like, it's pretty much based on the current papacy in Vatican City now. With the current, I guess, with the current pope.
I see. Francis.
Yeah, with Pope Francis right now, it's like, oh, cool. So I haven't really got into it. So
Looks interesting. Is it like a comedy or something?
no, it's like a very like kind of serious drama, but not like more like I guess more like a serious drama kind of thing.
Interesting.
So yeah. So but yeah, sorry. I guess I haven't really watched anything other than trying to. I haven't really watched anything this week. This is actually surprising to me.
Well, yeah, same here. But I do want to know, Nick, why you decided not to watch Star Wars.
Well, the main reason is because The Last Jedi did not meet much praise from the original fan base, it seems. Plus,
what did you think of it though, personally?
The Last Jedi?
Yeah, what did you
like it?
Did you like it?
Well, I didn't see it, but after seeing like loads of, you know, by loads I mean a lot of, you know, smack talk against it that kind of convinced me not to see it. So I was like, you know what?
You should give it a try. I mean,
I think I'm done with Star Wars. Okay, I mean, I'll be honest. Ever since, like, you know, ever since George Lucas pretty much sold Star Wars to Disney, I kind of started becoming skeptical for, you know, Star Wars' future in the movies, at least.
What was the last movie that George Lucas put out?
It was
Or sold it?
it was Revenge of the Sith, technically. If you think about it, anyway. Yeah.
So the whole Rey campaign, that's all Disney.
Yeah, that's completely Disney's stuff. Not you know, not Lucas.
I actually I gave Last Jedi a try. I thought it was good. I thought it was pretty good for where it stood. Sure, it didn't get the high praise that it didn't deserve, but as a regular viewer and who actually likes Star Wars, I actually liked it. Yeah, sure. Luke dies, but he died properly with the Force.
Yep, he died the way Luke would die.
So, and of course there much like what I'm hearing about the this new one, where it does have like a lot of throwback and nostalgic callbacks to like the original films. I would totally not mind going ahead and watch Rise of Skywalker. I'd still give it a try, even though it had bad ratings. Honestly, the range right now where it stands at a 7 is doing so much more better than the Grudge reboot.
Oh my god! Don't even start on that.
It's doing way better than that. So
that's like 15% right now.
Bruh. Unbelievable. Like the Rotten Green? Like Rotten Green 15?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. 15%.
I remember when None was negative 35.
It's like 30, yeah, like 20. But we still watch it. It was more of a comedy than anything. That was funny. So, the whole tongue action and shit.
Yeah, there was.
I don't know what that was about.
It's all good. So, anyway,
I was having none of that.
Tongue action. Oh boy.
If you want tongue action, go look up Gene Simmons. from Kiss. Kudos to you, anyone that got that.
I got it. Oh man. Okay.
Or lick it tongue. I don't know. Anyway, moving on.
Lick it tongue. Okay. Breaking news. We have a weekly happening update from Nick.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna read a paragraph of this email that I got, and I quote: "Dear Mia Cowton, thank you for your interest in immigrating to the United States of America. The Department of State's National Visa Center (NVC) received your approved immigrant visa petition from U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, also known as USCIS. NVC's role is to ensure you are prepared for your immigrant visa interview at a U.S. Embassy/Consulate General and to schedule your interview appointment." You know what that means, right?
She's getting her interview.
She's in the process.
She's in the process of getting her interview, finally.
Wow.
Yep.
You know what? You deserve a quick ovation for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's about time you're actually moving your ass. Jeez.
Oh man, good for you, man.
Shit.
Well deserved, because yeah, that ring on your finger should indicate that she should be with you.
Mm-hmm.
Physically.
Yeah.
Not halfway across the world.
Nope.
Damn. Okay. Dude, right on, man. That's
So within the next couple months, maybe? I don't know. Can I give it a
Could
time
be.
stamp?
It could be. Could be a couple months. Could be on midway of the year. Who knows? It's not entirely sure. It's
But
definitely
it's
this
looking
year
up.
though. Yeah, it's definitely this year for sure.
Nice. Noise.
Nice. Very nice.
Noise?
Okay. Cool, man.
Noise.
All right. Any other breaking news? Weekly happenings.
Says World War 3? No, not right now.
Nope. Okay. Cool. All right. Oh, Nick, you have a personal project that you're looking into?
Oh,
Say what? Where?
Looking from our personal project. Looks like you're, or is that from last week?
That was from last week.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's about.
time?
Is it time? Is it time to? Okay. So earlier, credit and shout outs to the True Ace for giving us this idea for doing top 5 games of the decade. So basically, you're gonna hear opinions from Air, Nick, and myself based on our own 100% opinion, no right or wrong, on what is our top 5 games of the decade, and also including honorable mentions.
Okay.
So, with that being said, oh snap! Don't want to spell that wrong. Okay. All right. So looks like I'll kick it off for a little bit while everyone else is going. So.
Actually, here's how I was gonna go. So
Okay.
we're gonna go, like you first, Phil, and then Nick, and then me, or whatever. We'll do like our number 5, right? And then we switch again to the last guy, and then he'll do his number 4, number 4, and then number 3, number 3, number 3. You got it?
Okay. Also, so I get it now.
Like a snake rotation. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Phil, why don't you start off the list with your number 5?
My number 5. I'm actually gonna go with Spider-Man PS4.
Nice. Good choice.
And here's the reason why. Because because in the past Spider-Man games iterations, sure we were able to get some cool attacks and some good stories, but the one thing that was really missing out of all that was legit Spider-Man swinging mechanics. In this iteration, the Spider-Man PS4 answered that prayer to have better swing mechanics, much more parkour like moves, and much more cooler sequences, and the story was actually pretty good.
Right.
So that's why I put Spider-Man.
And a Stan Lee cameo.
And a Stanley cameo. So and a lot of the DLC was actually really good too.
Man, I still gotta catch up on those.
So
what was your favorite DLC?
oh man, the Black Cat DLC where I think it was chapter 1 of the DLC, where you're basically like on the hunt for a Black Cat. So
Right.
and then they kind of tease a little bit of a romance angle, but they never really it was like never really, I guess, really follow through with it. So yeah. So
Okay. All right, going down that's Phil's number 5. Going down the rankings here. Nick, what is your number 5?
Okay, my number 5 has to be The Forest.
Nice, solid choice.
Yep.
And why?
Okay, so because I'm a stickler for like realistic, immersive video games, The Forest does capture a lot of that for me. The only major disappointment is the absence of guns in the game, which although is is realistic in an island like that where there have been civilized people there before, you'd imagine someone would have at least brought a pistol or a sniper rifle there and make the ammo like rare to find, you know?
Actually, you do get a flintlock pistol, but it's not as effective, as a
Yeah,
gun should
okay.
be.
Okay, I wouldn't necessarily count a flintlock even though it is a gun, and the reason being is because the people that have visited there are modern, just like your character and, you and me, obviously. So, yeah. I mean, yes, there is a gun in the game, but because it's like an ancient gun, I'm like, should I really count this as a gun in here? I mean,
True.
it is technically, but like, not something most people would carry in a trip, you know?
Right. But because of that, you can also argue that without guns, the game's a lot more challenging, and in that way more realistic.
Yeah,
because you're
that's
forced
true.
to use, your contraptions or bow and arrow, an axe,
Okay, yeah, that's true, but I would like to add that, sure, put at least a couple of guns in there, but to add to the challenge, make the ammo very difficult to
Very
find.
scarce. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
like that is something I would have loved in the forest, which is why it's at number 5 for me instead of anywhere else.
And of course, playing with your friends is a big plus too.
Yeah,
By the way, Phil, Mario Kart spelled with a K. I think.
Sorry.
yeah.
Got it. I got it.
Okay. All right. My number 5. I am a big sucker for single player games. So
Same here.
if a multiplayer game did get on my list, it must be a very good multiplayer game. But for the most part, it's mostly single player games, campaigns. Number 5, God of War on PS4 Pro specifically.
Damn.
Because I did give it high praise last year. Actually, 2018. Wow, it's been 2 years already since it came out. And I did give it a lot of praise, saying the gameplay mechanics were just as good, if not a little better than Witcher. More polished, anyway, in my opinion. So, yeah. Kicking ass with Kratos with, I forgot his name. Artemis or something?
Yeah.
Whatever the young kid's name was.
Atreus?
Atreus. Yeah.
See, I didn't
Kicking
play the
ass with
game,
those
and
two.
I
I don't know. Boy, you better remember my name.
right?
But yeah, that's my number 5 pick. So going down the list again, number 4, Phil. Number 4.
Number 4. Okay. Everyone should know at this point that I am a sucker for fighting video games. So, here it goes. Number 4 is Tekken 7. And
Nice.
and it's not only because of the rise of like the competitions that's been happening for like the past like 3 years now. It's the
Right.
it's the fact that Tekken 7 took everything like it improves so much since I would say since 5. Then there's
So it's pretty much a modern fighting game done right.
done right, yeah. So, and then of course when the inclusion of these DLC characters and characters from like other series, which even made it more awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what made it pretty cool.
And
And
you put a lot of hours in that thing too.
oh yeah,
I'm surprised you didn't put MK11 in place of that.
I'm gonna keep that as an honorable mention.
Okay.
I'll keep that.
I guess what was the big factor why Tekken 7 pulled
Well-
over MK?
Well, the reason why I put Tekken 7 over MK. One, it's because their story I felt like their story was much more stronger versus MK, because MK like for whatever reason, like I when I heard MK11 was doing a time paradox stories, like
Right.
oh boy, this is I wasn't. I wasn't a big fan of I mean, don't get me wrong. I love like time paradox stuff, but the way it was like executed in MK11 just didn't bode well for me.
Okay. Fair assessment. So that was number 4 for Phil. Tekken 7. Nick, your number 4.
Okay, my number 4 has to be Metro Exodus.
Nice.
Yeah, and although I would say Metro 2033 and Last Light are pretty good too, I'd argue that Metro Exodus is the best way that the series can conclude itself. Like it pretty much lives up more than what's expected out of the previous 2 games. Like the first 2 games are kind of like a copy and paste of each other, which isn't bad. But with Metro Exodus, there's a lot of things that is new to the Metro game universe, while also retaining its original gameplay mechanics, which to me is something you should always do in a video game. Bethesda, I'm looking at you.
Oh yeah. I thought you guys were gonna include the whole Metro series as a whole.
I would, but Metro Exodus is what really
the cream of the crop.
The cream of the crop, like the best way they could end the trilogy. Which, when we get to my number 3, it's gonna be the same reason why I picked Metro Exodus.
Interesting. Okay. My number 4. I intentionally had it a little higher, but I forgot there was another game that was a little better than that. So that's the reason why. Fallout New Vegas is my number 4, and it barely made the decade because it came out in 2010, I believe.
Still,
so literally the beginning.
That counts.
Literally the beginning of the decade, yeah. And I still personally think Fallout 3 is better, in my opinion. But since we're doing 2010s here, I had to pick the next best game, which is New Vegas. And as many reasons Nick already stated, it's probably the most creative Fallout game in the series because of all the side missions, characters you meet, and the story, and just amount of content that Obsidian put out for it, which is to this day still a lot to play, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's very replayable, if you ask me.
I mean, it's been 10 years and you're still having just as much fun, if not more, than you've ever had. So that speaks a lot of its replayability and value. All right, moving on the list. Phil, number 3.
All right, this is one that's gonna catch a lot of people off guard. Okay, number 3, Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Nice.
And
epic game.
Yes. Okay. One. I'll see. And here's why. Okay. Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. My first initial thing before even playing the game, I thought it was just gonna be like a repeat of like Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, but no. This one
it's way bigger.
The map was like way bigger. The story was completely different, and it felt more fun as an open map. And everything like, even if you're on top of that tower, and if you like paraglide off the tower, everything just looks so like animated, look cool.
It just gives you a whole scale and scope of how big the world is.
Yeah, or how big the world is, just rather than just knowing how big Hyrule is.
Yeah, which was never before seen in any Nintendo game, really.
So,
up to that point.
Yeah, so Breath of the Wild, you're up there.
Damn, solid pick.
So.
Alright, going down the list. Nick, your number 3.
Alright, number 3 might surprise some people out there, including you, Air, but I have to give my number 3, yes, to Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt. Now, I'm not gonna lie, There were some things that I didn't quite like about the game, like how it claims to be an RPG, which kind of over-exaggerates it, in my opinion. Like, yes, I could see some strong RPG elements in the game, but it's still a story-based game with side quests to give you money and experience points, which really is very central to RPG gaming. But apart from that, I still had fun with the game regardless, and I became emotionally invested with the characters, such as the Baron, for example. Like, I didn't know, like, for example, the Baron was like, you know, he starts off as a major asshole to you in first impressions, but if once you get to do the quests a little bit more, you actually find out that he's actually a pretty broken guy, and your anger for him starts to disappear and is immediately replaced with sympathy if you're that kind of Geralt, of course. But apart from that, even though I did get, you know, a not so favorable ending, I still had fun with the game regardless. In fact, I am willing to say that Geralt of Rivia is probably one of my top 10 favorite video game characters of all time.
High praise, high praise. I would even argue top 5 for me. Or top 3. Okay. Number 3 for me. Okay, this is kind of a tongue-in-cheek kind of thing, 50-50. Because yes, we had a very bad fallout with PUBG. No pun intended there, but in the height of its you know, popularity, when we all played and we all vibed together with PUBG, it was probably the best game I've ever played, honestly. Playing with all you guys and with Dio and all the memories that we had throughout the years, the countless streams we've had, the countless stupid deaths that we've encountered. Not saying who did it, but you know who you are. You're one half of it, yes, Phil. But just the memories and man, all the chicken dinners, all 2 of them. Yes, we've had 2 chicken dinners of all the million games we played. But I don't care, honestly, because we had fun, and that's the bottom line.
Because you said so.
Because we all said so, yeah. You guys can't deny it. As annoying and as pissed off as we were through the game, the highs were highs, you know?
Yeah, it definitely was. I can't deny that.
And I remember when you and Dio, I think, Nick, played PUBG till like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I couldn't play that day because my laptop was like under maintenance. I remember you guys texted me like, "Oh, this is for you, man," and I was like, "Oh shit, chicken dinner." Curse is broken.
That was for you guys.
But yeah, man, a lot of memories in that game for sure.
Yeah.
Good times. All right, going down the list here, Phil, number 2.
Okay, I know I should put this at number 1, but
okay.
But you know what? Now you know I'm gonna switch 2 and 1 for a second. Okay.
Okay.
So
fair enough.
All right, number 2. Everything what pretty much Air said about PUBG. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But also, that's what kind of that's what literally kicked off like different contents of this channel that you guys are watching right now.
Because of PUBG, we streamed a lot of other games.
So
because of that one game.
And you know, literally, and then like literally what Air was saying, like the memories, the highs and the lows, and all the hackers and anyone who shot through a wall with a freaking aimbot. By the way, no, those were even though we got mad.
But by the way, maybe not this week, but sometimes we should do a top 5 PUBG moments.
Oh my god,
because we've had plenty, bad and good and stupid.
So, yeah. So yeah. Any moment that was ever streamed or not streamed, those are really fun times. Whether I was just throwing frag grenades, running over Dio, or shooting from the back of
the crossbow,
shooting anybody with a crossbow was probably the most fun up and down times I ever.
Killing a whole team with a pistol.
Pretty much.
Remember that, Nick?
Yup.
That might be my top one.
Honestly, I'm still wondering how the hell you pulled that off.
I still don't know how I pulled it off, to be honest with you.
Oh man, that was the best moment ever.
Man, I still don't know how that happened.
I think it was me, Dio, and Nick all in one house, right? And then we're like, "Oh shit, where's Phil?" And then we find out you're like a mile away for some reason. And you're like, "Oh shit, guys, I only have a pistol." And then this whole team, this corners you in this house. And like, okay, Phil's gonna die in like 3 seconds. But nope. Uncle Shazam killed so and so. Uncle Shazam killed so and so. Like, what? What? What is going on here? When did you become the hitman?
I don't know.
Like, shit.
I don't know, and no, it's not some John Wick shit, everyone. So
It felt like a John Wick moment.
Yeah. Except John Wick isn't a total coward hiding in the corner.
True.
You just got lucky hitting them in all the right places. In fact, I still remember you're like, oh my god, oh my.
Yeah.
Wait, what's going on here? How the hell are you surviving against a whole squad with just a goddamn pistol?
I remember you locked yourself in the bathroom, I believe.
Oh, you know what I also remember? I also remember one time parachuting and landing in what was it called? Electrical power plant, and I got strung up there, and then it was like I was like a fucking pinata up there. But fuck.
That was funny. Man, good moments.
And those were
See, that alone makes PUBG like top 3, even though we lost all of our games and stuff.
It's fine. We had so much fun getting mad at each other for stupid shit.
Definitely the good outweighs the bad.
Yeah.
And for that one. Okay, going down the list. Nick, wait, what are we, number 2? Oh yeah, you're number 2, Nick.
Alright, this one should not come as a surprise to many, but my number 2 pick for favorite game of the decade and all time is Elder Scrolls Skyrim, plus the remastered edition. Now, there's a lot that I don't need to say about this game. It's a great RPG game in, short version. The more longer but medium version, just like Fallout New Vegas, it's very replayable. There's endless ways to customize your characters, whether you want to play as a warrior, a mage, a thief, or a combination of some sort, a werewolf, a vampire. Possibilities are endless. In fact, when it comes to roleplay creativity, this to me is on par with Fallout New Vegas, because just like Fallout New Vegas, every time you start at new game and you invest in certain perks in a way to build your character, you can make like the most badass warrior ever. You could make the most powerful mage ever. You could make the sneakiest thief ever. There's a lot of ways to create your characters without, sticking to a certain archetype all the time.
True.
Yeah.
And that's a big negative, I guess, for you regarding Witcher. Because you were just one archetype.
Yeah, basically. Yes, there are perks in the game that you can pick from, but in my experience, the game seems to emphasize more on sword combat rather than magic combat or crossbow combat. Really, it favored more melee over ranged combat, which, although it's understandable at the time, at least be honest with me and say that it's not really an RPG game. When people are saying, oh, The Witcher 3 is an RPG game, I'm like, how in the world is it an RPG game? It only has some elements of RPG. It's not a full-blown RPG like Skyrim and New Vegas are. It is a good game, I'm not gonna lie.
But with those RPG elements, you would still consider RPG though, right?
In some ways, yes. I wouldn't say it's a true RPG in its most basest sense.
Okay. Fair enough. To each their own.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I still love The Witcher 3. I just don't consider it a true RPG game.
I was gonna say if you said it's a bad game, I don't know. I might start questioning our friendship here.
No. I would never say Witcher 3 is a bad game. That would be totally out of character for me. All I'm saying is, don't tell me it's an RPG game when it only has a few certain elements of, RPG in it.
Fuck. That's girl's response to that.
Yeah.
Better watch your back, dude.
Goddamn.
Oh man. Okay, number 2. Oh yeah, my number 2. I almost didn't include this in the list, but I just had to run down real quick, in my database of games.
Mm-hmm.
And to think long and hard for this, Last of Us is number 2. Because I was thinking, Uncharted. That's a fun game. Wait, who else did that? Was that Rev 3 Games or something? Or no, Naughty Dog. Sorry, Naughty Dog, the developer, made Last of Us, one of the greatest games of the last generation. And it's pretty much watching like a Walking Dead movie, but you're playing as the survivors. And yeah, just the atmosphere and the storyline behind it, the emotional impact that it has on you.
Mm-hmm.
Living through the characters and then seeing them die one by one.
Yep.
It's just an emotional roller coaster for me, and I cannot wait for the sequel whenever it comes out, because that's gonna be hyped as hell.
I can see that.
But yeah, Last of
PS5.
Us,
Yep.
for sure. Yeah, one of the greatest games I've ever played. Last of Us. Okay. Wait, did we do number 2 already?
Yeah, we did number 2.
Oh yeah, I was last one. Okay, before we reveal our number 1s, just very quickly reveal your honorable mentions. Phil, starting with you.
No explanations needed.
Okay. Honorable mentions: Dragon Ball Fighter Z, MK11, Smash Ultimate, Soul Calibur 6, Undertale, the Assassin's Creed series, and Sea of Thieves.
Nice list. Nick, really quickly, go down your list.
Okay, my honorable mentions are Bioshock Infinite, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare Trilogy, Black Ops, only the first 2 games, and mobile, God of War 3, which is probably my favorite PS3 game of all time, Gears of War 2 for, Xbox 360, and, no, not and, but PUBG Mobile and PS4 versions. PC, I do have a lot more bad memories than good, but I don't ignore the good memories. And my biggest honorable mention, I should say, would have to be Fallout 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the shit out of Fallout 3. I'm not gonna lie.
Same here. It was my first foray into RPG.
Yeah, not as much as New Vegas, but Fallout 3 definitely had some good times with me.
I'm surprised you didn't put Infinite on your top 5, because considering you did talk high praise of that game.
Bioshock Infinite?
Yeah, because you kept talking about how good the ending was and stuff.
Okay, that is on my honorable. That's on my honorable mention.
Okay, so it didn't beat up Forest?
No.
Barely?
Well, actually, it did, but because honorable mention is like, it's kind of like number 1 almost. I just felt like, Bioshock deserved to be mentioned close to the last rather than The Forest. Because I did love playing, Bioshock Infinite. As far as the story goes anyway. The gameplay was a little meh. Like, it's not bad. It's just that it wasn't that fun. But as far as the story and the characters go, I love them.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, well, finishing off the list, Phil. Oh, one more honorable mention.
Oh, and
RE7.
Oh boy.
and I forgot what the name of that Silent Hill prequel was.
PT.
Thank you. That shit was hilarious. I'm surprised. I'm surprised you.
Hilarious.
Yes.
You're a masochist.
Hey, I'm not the one who hid in their car while the game was going on.
That's true. That's true. We got you there, Nick. We got you there. We don't have physical evidence, but we do have
memory.
for witnesses. We have witness protection. But yeah, PT was hilarious. The reactions, in a way. The
Yeah,
game,
they were.
at times scary and hilarious, but the reactions were definitely timeless. Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
Phil, let's end your list with your number 1.
Okay, so my number 1, it's not that obvious, or actually it is pretty obvious.
It's kind of obvious.
So yes, I picked Street Fighter. I picked Street Fighter 5. Back in 2015 when the game was teased and when it was released 2016, I was once like super excited for the game, and after those 3 years of development, after going through like arcade, going through a lot of patches and going through like arcade edition, and now we're coming up on champion edition, where it has gone before then, and how much improvements it has made, and how much moments it has captured at a lot of like tournaments around the world is actually been pretty awesome. So and also for me on a personal note, like Street Fighter in general is just one of those games that I just love growing up with.
There's a special place in your heart.
Yes.
Nice. And for many more years to come.
So here's the Street Fighter, and here's a Shoryuken.
There we go. Shoryuken.
That actually sounds really good.
That sounds good. Holy shit. Okay, before we get to food and get hungry, Nick, finish off your list with this. Let's give him a drum roll first of all.
Okay, my number 1 game of the decade
Not
has
surprising.
to go to Fallout New Vegas. I'm pretty sure I don't need to say anything else about this game other
That you
than
haven't already said.
other than it's great, it's very replayable, and it's something that I feel like, it's pretty much the biggest, one of the biggest RPG games that's ever been made that was not by Bethesda. Thank God, because I don't know how bad they fucked up the Fallout franchise after Obsidian actually did something good with it. But apart from that, it's not only my favorite game of the decade, but to be honest with you, this game has pretty much replaced Star Wars Battlefront 2 Classic as my all-time favorite game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And yes, that was a very small summary considering you did talk a whole lot about it already in the weeks prior.
Yeah.
Which goes to my number 1. I mean, any surprising thoughts? Really? Not really. Because this game literally made me lock myself in my room for 2 weeks straight. And I Snapchat the game saying, goodbye social life. So, that should say a lot about this game already. What else is it? Witcher 3. You can argue that, yes, it has RPG elements, but it's not a full-blown RPG. That's fine with me. It's fine. But the world that CD Projekt Red has created is unlike any other video game world I've ever seen, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
The storyline, the characters, it just draws you in to the world of Witcher, really. It's like a cinematic movie that you're watching unfold before your very eyes.
Yeah.
Regarding all the characters, all the gameplay is another thing. Probably the most polished gameplay to this day, in my opinion. Considering it came out 5 years ago, it still stands the test of time.
Oh yeah, and I believe it will continue to stand the test of time.
Yeah, and because of that, a lot of other games have kind of piggybacked the system, like God of War. I mean, it has very similar attributes.
Yeah, it does. Somehow.
Yeah, coincidentally. But yeah, Witcher 3 started all of that, pretty much. I mean, hell, one of the biggest Netflix series of all time is based, or was, successful because of how big Witcher 3 was.
And Witcher 3 is, I mean, right now as we speak, Witcher 3 is actually experiencing, you know, it's experiencing another surge in
A
sales.
renaissance.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
renaissance, even though it's only been 5 years since it came out, all because of the Witcher show. Which, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely does deserve to be a Netflix show.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's just too many characters and too many plots not to dismiss here. To
Yeah,
not be a
exactly.
show.
Which,
But yeah,
which is, and here's the funny part about the Witcher series.
Yeah.
Not going into the books, but rather into the games, as you probably can guess. Apparently, this is something one of my friends and I discussed. His name is Cam, boyfriend of Carolyn, my friend also. Um, he actually said it's funny how Witcher 3 Wild Hunt actually turned out to be one of the biggest games in the decade because before Witcher 3, the predecessors such as Witcher, The Witcher and The Witcher Assassin of Kings, the second game, for some reason those games didn't blow up as much as Witcher 3 Wild Hunt did. Have you noticed that?
yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, like not many people really noticed or cared about The Witcher until the third game was released. I'm like, okay, what the heck is that? So
Yeah,
the first two games are like, meh, they're all right, and then the third game is like, holy shit, this is awesome.
that's such a big leap right there, for sure.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, that's kind of like you know, Metro Exodus in a way, except of course Witcher 3 did it a lot better. IMHO.
Oh yeah, definitely a popular opinion. But yeah, I guess that's why that I picked it on my list. It's a phenomenon that
Yeah.
took over the world, and in some ways still taking over the world to this day.
Yeah. I'm not saying forget the first two games because the first two games did pretty much,
Set
spawn
it up.
the third game. But
Yeah.
the third game is pretty much like CD Projekt Red at their absolute best, if you ask me.
And I cannot wait for any other games they have coming up, like Cyberpunk 2077. That's gonna be a big game.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Probably because Keanu Reeves is in there, but among other reasons.
Yeah.
I'm actually more stoked for the Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Is that finally coming out? Because they've been teasing us for
It's March.
3 years now.
March.
Officially.
Officially in March. It's coming out.
Nice.
Like I can't
Alright.
I can't wait for that one.
Hell yeah! Go play as Cloud in a proper 3D
Right.
game.
So
All right. Well, that's our top 5 guys for the decade. See you next decade.
see you next decade
Or
for
next top 5.
yep. And also don't forget to toss your coin to your Witcher.
By the way, real quick, what was your favorite game of the last decade, the 2000s?
Ooh.
Just real quick.
That's a hard one. Well, actually, it's not really for me, but I do have some very good picks out there. I'll just give a couple of them, I guess.
Okay.
God of War 2 and what you call GTA San Andreas.
Okay. Solid list. Phil,
Yeah.
any mentions? 2000s.
2000s. Super Smash Bros. Melee. Need for Speed.
Hell yeah.
Need for Speed Underground 2. Super. Or actually, yeah. Super. Ultra Street Fighter 4. That's 3.
Beautiful Joe. No.
Right. Actually, no. Thank you for mentioning that. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was actually.
Oh, there you are.
Was actually
Classic.
was actually a real classic. Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom. Marvel vs. Capcom.
Assassin's Creed, the original.
Yeah. Wait, because number 2
Or
came.
2.
I
2 was 09.
yeah. Well, okay. Number 2 was actually was probably my favorite.
That's you. That's right.
So, and you're also able to do a lot more in number 2 for sure. Yeah.
Much
Much more improved reasons. So yeah, there you go.
I'll mention my list really quick. Yeah, Need for Speed Underground 2 for sure, classic. The playlist is still a classic to this day. Bioshock, the first one, original.
Mm.
Melee, of course, for many reasons. I still play to this day. Assassin's Creed, the original. And my favorite, well, I was gonna say Fallout 3, but I guess I kinda didn't play it till 2010, so I don't know, kinda doesn't count. But my favorite of all time, well, of the 2000s, has to be the Mass Effect series. Easily. And I cannot wait if they ever do a reboot on that.
I was actually gonna mention the Halo series, but those games got me angry in many places. So
Overrated.
I'm just gonna put it in the back burner.
Yeah, no offense to Master Chief. I love you, Master Chief, but the
Yeah.
Halo game series is
Yeah, I mean, to me, the Halo series, great story, great lore, I'm not gonna lie, but the gameplay, I'm like, what the heck is this? Is it this hard to kill an alien?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. A grunt kills you with one shot. Like what?
I know, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay, if I'm playing on legendary mode and I get one shot by a grunt, and even though I'm at full shield, I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous, bro. What is this?
Oh, and one last thing for me. Actually, number 2 was Mass Effect. Number 1, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. COD 4, the legend, the classic.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on. I still dream of that game. That's how much of a nerd I am.
Yeah, same
The
here.
nuke mission, come on. Shock and awe. It's just multiple, just countless missions.
Yeah.
Death from Above. Everything. Gilly, all gillied up.
Yeah, All Gillied Up is actually my favorite mission in the game, out of all the others. All Gillied Up is my favorite.
I mean, I feel like playing COD right now. Just thinking of this.
Yeah, let's do it, dude. Let's do it. I'm just itching to play COD.
Wait, I just sorry. 2 honorable mentions that just came through.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know if this counts, but Tony Hawk Underground 2?
Yeah, 2001, I think.
Yeah, that still counts.
2?
Yeah. I'll put 3 on mine then.
Oh,
Classic.
okay. Glad no one mentioned this. Metroid Prime.
Oh, underrated, yes. I gotta put that on my honorable mention.
There you
Metroid
go.
Prime 1 was my favorite.
Number one was my favorite too.
Yeah, you can't beat it. Alright, with that being said, Phil, take us home.
Yes, of course. All right. With that being said, there you go, you guys. This was our first episode of the new decade of the year 20XX. Here we
Nice.
are. Time to close out the show. I'm Uncle Shazam. That's the true ace. That's a sick dick. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn your notification buttons on, and subscribe to Panoramic Gaming. And also show the same love to Panoramic TV channel as well. Till then, goodbye and good night.
See you later.
Au revoir.
On COD.
Yep.